Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we are coming back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now, in the previous episode, we started a side quest, and I did say I would go off and do it on my own, which I did. And I've also leveled everyone to level 20. I also have a bit of a confession to make. If I go into items, you will see a category known as DLC. In DLC, you can get different outfits and a couple of extra item pack stuff. I wasn't going to use them, but I ended up using them, and I apologize. I wasn't going to use them because I wanted to do it properly, but I used that, and then I decided to use a couple of others, so I got a couple of healing items and stuff like that. These things are one of the best healing items in the game, in my opinion. But anyway, I got all of this stuff, and when I got the Septif stuff, I went and I go here. I have unlocked all of the slots for Reen, all of the slots for Emma, and all of the slots for Machias. I did try and unlock I went over to unlock all of Fee's, but sadly we did not have enough to unlock them. So I apologize. Again, I wasn't even going to use them, but I was getting kind of annoyed that I needed certain things, and I put that on because I needed Emma to have a single target one. So I apologize, but it has made things a slightly bit easier for us, so I'm sure you'll all forgive me. Anyway, so now we are in Central Plaza. I have all the items I need, so let's go and finish off this side quest, and then we must go and kill the main mission monster. Oh, I also realized why I was losing so much or struggling in certain fights. It's because I didn't have Machias and uses his better weapons, but I now have them, so that's all good. Alright. Let's get this quest done out of the way. Hello again! I presume you've collected all the ingredients, then? Hell yeah. Yeah, everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. 5 globby fat and a healing herb. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. How was it? I call this dish Julux Herb Chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of this, if I ever caught a cold. Indeed. I almost feel like a bowl of this might cure it outright. Ah, I'm pleased to hear that. You didn't mention that this was a rather nostalgic dish. I assume you used this at it often. That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother. I see. Why are you guys shocked by that? Well then. Wouldn't that make you his uncle? Emma. We already knew he was his uncle. It was mentioned in the previous episode. I'm pretty sure Eustace mentioned that this is his uncle. Kinda surprising. Why? We already knew, Fee. Oh, oops. We didn't tell you two about that, did we? Oh! I take it all back. I forgot Emma. I thought Emma and Fee knew. My apologies. I was under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out from here. Let me rephrase all of that, or reread it, I should say. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would be both easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him, more than his dad does from what we've seen. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Yeah, maybe you can stop being a dick towards him now. Someone's thinking about Eustace. Who might that be? Certainly not me. Well, he just called you out on it. Ah, I probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a bit more about Eustace, so likewise. Haha. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you all for your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. Deluxe herb chowder ×5. Alright, perfect. Oh, thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder that this dish is based on. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourselves. Again, I'm gonna make it right now. I feel somewhat bad at being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. It's very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors. A bite of nostalgia is completed. I would actually do the cooking, but again, I don't want to. It doesn't really add anything to the game, it's just a couple more items that really aren't that useful. Okay, so we are heading back to the highway, and we're gonna kill the... I think it's a Venus man-trap that we have to kill. Basically a bigger version than what we were fighting. But that doesn't mean we can train up on the way.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
Urban mode this, as we always do for fights. But not for boss fights.
My turn.
Because
Target
boss
lock.
fights are
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna use
Arcus,
Right.
activate.
try and heal everybody up.
Eat that!
Now.
Mainly because
My turn!
B and Reed
Okay.
were a little low on health, so
Leave it to me!
wanted to make sure they're fine.
That takes care of them.
Especially since we have, as you say, a boss fight coming up. Alright, let's head off. Leave Turbo Mode on for now. When we get there. Finish this. There's
Enemy
the bridge.
sighted! Go!
Should be on that bridge. Dark slash that.
Okay.
What's
Here.
3 of them, right?
Yeah.
There we go. No, I don't want to use that. You don't have much EP as it is. Do...
Arcus,
Right.
activate. Yeah.
Here we go!
Bingo. That's another reason I put on a
Here we
single
go!
target
We'll cut our own path!
arts for Emma, because her CP is her EP, sorry, her magic. Oh, there we go. There's the big boy we're about to kill. Her EP is rather low at the moment, so single target ones mean that they take up less EP. There it is. Looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful considering Eustace isn't with us today. Green, I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of differences, but, well, He's embarrassed. Quiet, Fee. I'm trying to... I caused problems for everyone, too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully, by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make up for this whole mess. Together. I'm counting on you, Marcus. I won't let you down. I'm sure you will. Alright, let's finish this motherfucker.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Go!
Hey, look, it adds friends. That doesn't look good.
Alright, let's do this!
Alright. Understood. My turn.
Boost everybody's attack up a little bit. As many as we
Here.
can in that.
Okay.
Wow, we got quite a lot in that. You know what? Just for lulz, just for the sheer fun of it.
Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Just for fun. Just for funsies. How many can we get with you? 4.
Go.
I'll help.
Man, it's so slow when you're not using turbo mode.
I was
Crap.
clueless.
Here we go.
That thing's only gonna do critical, and I don't like that.
Right. How about this?
Okay. We're just using flame strike so I can get the critical. Because I didn't want this thing getting crit on me, because I would have died, basically.
Yeah.
Let's leave that on. I'm gonna heal Reen.
Hear me.
Thanks.
Right.
Right.
You can heal. I keep forgetting you can heal. Heal
Hang in there, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Not yet.
Reen's gonna die, I think.
Okay.
But that's okay, because we have...
Yeah.
Thanks. My turn.
Nope, none of that.
There.
So.
Okay.
Can you please finally... Yeah, there
Hear me. Thanks.
Right.
we go. Right, shift the brains. You heal up.
Hang in there, everyone.
Not Reen! Heal
Here we
Reen.
go. Now's our chance.
Search strike. Kill it.
Not yet.
Can you do me a favor?
There.
Now's
Now's our chance.
Broken.
Too slow.
It's my turn.
Also, I don't know if anybody saw, but I will tell you this. I managed to get,
Okay.
with my grinding, I got Reen and
Right.
Fee's.
Eat that. This can't be happening.
God damn it, Mach.
Thanks.
I got Reen and Fee's link
Not
level
yet.
to level 2, so they now have finishing blow. Just because I need him. Yeah, I can. Just because I need
Appreciate it.
everybody.
Okay.
So
Target's
that everybody
eliminated.
gets a bit of experience.
Let's get going.
There we go. I had to bring... Ooh, hair. Don't remember what that one does. I don't think it's very useful. We won? Yeah, I managed to get Reen and Fee's link level to level 2, so they have finishing blow. Also, just a quick one. When you link with someone, it goes up by 3. When you're not linked with anyone, it goes up by 1. So basically your link level will always go up at some point. So because of that, Machias and Reen are also at link level 2, even though I don't link them much. It's because it builds up over time, so it's all good. Right, we did win. We sure did, and in doing so, I believe we successfully redeemed ourselves from yesterday. Good work, everyone. Suppose that gets past. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been dragging you all down. Well, at least you've realized that. Especially you, Reen. I owe you double the apology. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's alright, Machias. Don't worry about it. And stop yelling. If I'd just answered you honestly from the start, all of this could have been avoided. So if anything, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry for misleading you. No. Anyway, it's all in the past now. I'm glad we have you in our group, Machias. The same to you. Heh, and I'm glad the two of you were finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Fee, you're the youngest of us. Hey, don't make fun of us. So, as long as we're on the roll here, why not use this chance to make up for uses, too? What? If you could just be more honest with one another, I'm sure even combat links wouldn't be out of the... Not a chance. My behavior toward you was wrong, and I fully admit that. Eustace is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible. And nothing any of you do can change that. I guess getting those two to accept one another is still a long ways off. Well, we should probably head back to town, don't you think? Yes, that sounds like a good idea. You should be back soon, too. I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Fine, let's go. Alright. Well, that went well, surprisingly. Okay, we're gonna head back to town. Hopefully we'll have to...
Stay on guard and don't get
Why
caught.
not?
Don't give
Get
up.
a little fight out. Link you back to... Why can I not link? Yeah, there you go. Oh, because you were already linked?
It's
Oh,
my turn.
I'm an idiot. I forgot those two were already linked. I thought Reen
Okay.
died in the last one, so I had to relink them. It was Markius who died. Not Reen.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Reen's dead now.
It's my turn.
That's sad. Director.
Hear me.
Thanks. Right.
Serene Blessing.
Eat that.
My turn. Okay.
Hey.
It's my turn.
Just do now.
Right. All right. Let's keep moving.
I was gonna say, she probably ain't got a shot off anyway. Also, I forgot to mention, I got more than the 5 globby fat when I was doing it on my own. I got more than the 5 that I needed. So, there's that. I did a lot of grinding, in case you haven't figured that out yet. Alright, we're back in, pardon for the burp. We're back in Berea Heart, time to go and use this. Hold it right there. What's going on? The Provincial Army. You're those students in Thor's military academy, aren't you? Ones who've come for a field study? Wait, what? Yes, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. What photo? How convenient for us. What? What's going on? What? What are you doing? What's going on here? First year student Machius Regnus, correct? You're under arrest. Don't try to resist if you know what's good for you. What? They're arresting Machius? Why? I know he's an asshole, but what? What's going on? Wait. This is to be some kind of mistake. On what grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed, but the most egregious, is probably a word, is an accusation of trespassing into Urcus Fort. I can't remember the date. I'm just gonna call it Arcus Fort, because I can't remember how to pronounce it properly. Yesterday afternoon. What? Wait, do you mean when we saw that silver object? You can't be serious. I was near the fort at the time the intrusion occurred, certainly. But I was there with my classmates. If you aren't going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Every one of us here can vouch for it. And not just us. Eustace Alberea was with us at the time, and can personally verify that what Machius is saying is true. You'll have to do better than that. What? What the hell's going on? Why are they arresting Machius? I don't like this. We're outnumbered. All you need to know is that this boy is a person of interest, and we have the right to take him into for questioning. There's no point fighting it. You're coming with us, whether you like it or not. What the hell? They have no right to... What? This is bullshit. Green's pissed. I don't blame him. I'm pissed. This is bullcrap. Maki, yeah, Maki. Oh, man. Looks like she was right on the mark. I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? Glad I came here from Legram for this. But the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? How about telling us who the hell you are? And who she is? Nothing's fucky here, guys. Get in there. Don't worry, as you're told, you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out, eventually. Something's not right here. Damn it. How could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. Oh yeah, because his dad's the governor, right? And works for Osborne? I think that's how it works. As I keep telling you, Machius couldn't possibly have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Berea yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So, if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. Marcus Regnus will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. You kids should just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let a due process take its course.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and one more thing. Eustace's business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to rejoin you.
That can't. Did this come from Eustace himself?
Couldn't tell you. I'm just relaying the message given to me by the Alvarea household. I don't even think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. You won't even get past the front gate. Is that a challenge, sir? I'm betting they've had this whole thing planned out since yesterday. Which means the reason Eustace got called away is to prevent it from happening.
It's because they knew that if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Marcus's arrest.
Exactly.
I assume that's what you were going to say anyway. It makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering.
Almost certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If Eustace hasn't left a message for us, we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Again, Marcus is an asshole, but the fact that he was arrested, why the provincial army here? I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know.
I see.
We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Go where, though? North Corinthian Highway Monster completed. Earth Bell as a reward. Afterward, Breen and the others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do and where to go, they eventually settled on planning their next move at a bar on Artisan Street. The army really doesn't like us, do they? So who's the blonde guy then? Quite curious about him, because he looked pretty cool. So in all likelihood, the reason Marcus was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father is the imperial governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Yeah, I figured so. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations.
That does seem to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything though, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. Worst case scenario, they use the threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful.
This may well fall under the scope of our field study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try to do something about the situation ourselves?
I think we should. Can't just abandon him. I'm in.
Goes fees in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favor of arresting Marcus.
Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision made by Duke Alvaray himself. But Eustace is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us.
Something tells me that Rufus wouldn't help us. Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanor when speaking with Marcus yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So I don't think we can count on him, unfortunately.
Got it.
What are you up to now, Fee?
Then our only option is break him out ourselves.
Well then!
Fee!
That's a little excessive.
Think about it. We have a perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. But if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance. We won't get another.
Well, I can't argue with that, at least. Alright, let's give it a try.
Okay, if you're sure. We need to be as covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Marquise is out safely. If it's before that, there is no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate.
Yeah, the Provincial Army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. So, if we can manage to get out of Berehard, we're more or less home free.
So, no smoke grenades then.
Smoke grenades? Does Fee carry smoke grenades?
You don't carry those around with you, do you? What fair maiden doesn't?
Yeah, let me know in the comments below what fur maiden doesn't carry smoke grenades. I don't even know where to begin listing what's wrong with that statement. Hey, Master. What are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days? Huh? Hey, it's Blondie. Been 3 months or so since you last went down there, huh? Guess the place is probably crawling with them again by now, though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the Provincial Army's got no interest in taking care of them. How can they even sleep at night, knowing their beautiful city's got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? I'd go take care of them myself if someone put a request in. Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know. Sure, it'd make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, Master. Alright, I'd better get going. Looking forward to dropping by for another of your espressos at some time. Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it. Underground waterway. Well, that's interesting information. Huh? Don't see many people dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something?
Oh, yes, sir, we are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Trista.
We were sent here for a field study as part of our curriculum. Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, ain't it? I've got no idea what they've got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Berehard's a pretty nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems. Interesting. I think he was hinting at something. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like something wasn't right. Excuse me.
Do you know that blonde-haired man who just left?
Oh, it's Val. Sure, he's a bracer.
Bracer?
Huh?
Huh?
I haven't seen a bracer in a long time. What the hell's a bracer? Probably because there just aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Berehard, but it's been closed for a couple of years now. Saval just comes up by train from the Legrand branch every so often.
Really?
By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you saying something about monsters in an underground waterway. All that? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long, long time now. And it's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had the branch here, the braces would clear them out. Nowadays, nobody goes near it, and the waterway's just sort of stagnating under the Provincial Army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with fighting monsters, of course.
How much ground does the waterway cover?
Supposedly all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So, from the station to somewhere under the Noble District, I guess. Heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends.
I knew there was a hint in there somewhere.
I think I know what's gonna happen.
That was a well-timed clue.
Yeah. An underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. Fee's onto something. That was a well-timed clue. Almost like he deliberately made sure that we overheard. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guardhouse where Maki is being held too.
The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we may be able to rescue him without being discovered.
Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to the town if the Braces were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters.
That's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and the Station Street. Read it up.
Yep. And if I remember rightly, I know where the entrance is. But I never know. I'm never I always feel like I know where things are because I've beaten games before, but then I forget where most of the things are because it's been a while since I played them.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
For fishing, can I get to that treasure chest? I would do the fishing, but again, it doesn't add anything to the game, so I don't want to. No. Where are we? Okay, Station Street. Ooh, I wonder. Hang on. See if we can find our entrance to the waterway. Whoa. Stairs. Pardon me. I doubt the entrance is going to be above ground. Maybe down here? What's this?
Could this be the entrance to the underground waterway? I can feel a breeze from inside. Seems like it's pretty suspicious. Spacious.
This must be the place then. Now we just need a way to unlock it. Probably not a good idea to draw my sword in the middle of a city.
May I have a try?
A hairpin?
You got to pick it. I have no idea if it'll actually work, but it's worth a shot, right?
A patio. Open. Ah.
Wow.
That was really impressive.
I remembered reading how to do it in a mystery novel once. I'm so glad it actually worked.
Oh. Nice job, Emma. We should be able to get inside now. Let's get all our things in order, then head on in and pray no one sees us.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I really want to, but I really want that treasure chest, and I need to know how to get it. There's got to be a way to There's got to be a way to get it. We're gonna go back. If I can't figure it out, I'll just stop. Wait. Never mind. Never mind. We're not going back, because I just remembered how you're supposed to. There's a trophy for anybody interested. There's a trophy on this game to get every single treasure chest in the game in one sitting. It's hard, but I have done it. And I slightly remember how I'm supposed to do that other one, so we'll progress through the story, and then when I reach the part where I need to do it, then we'll go and get it.
This waterway is actually quite pretty. I was expecting the verdant city to be beautiful, but it never dawned on me the same might be true of its underground. There are tricky monsters here too, though.
We need to head west to the part of the waterway that connects with the Provincial Army's guardhouse. Once we're there, we can find a way inside so we can rescue Matthews.
Right. Understood.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hit this. Because it seems that my EP and health didn't recover. So, now we have. Okay. So... Alright. I'm gonna
Now's
kill
our
this
chance.
bug.
Let's get him.
Ooh, 0 hearts. That's
Go.
helpful. Why am I not linked? I hate this. There's only 3 of us, so... Oh, wow. I forgot. Green has a lot of these now. Why not? Screw it. Hang on, that's not gonna work. What about Frost Type? Will you work? Nope. Screw it.
Huh.
Not costing me anything. Oh, damn, I just one-shot
Okay.
that. Boys on the offense today.
Yeah.
Emma,
Here we go. Now's chance!
I know I don't use rain for arts.
That one all right.
Yeah.
See? We make a great team.
Wow, it's so delayed. I don't use Reem for arts, but the only reason he has so many arts is because I don't really have any other chords to put on him at the moment that would make him even better than he in strength. So we're just gonna go with the arts for now.
Bring it on!
But I'm never gonna actually use them unless
My
I get
turn.
the arts. Like Fee's about to go.
There!
There
My turn.
you go. She only gets one. That did nothing. Good job, Fee.
Yeah.
Probably do something if I use them. Use limit for rifle.
Arcus, activate. Okay.
Fee going for low. Fee, hit it!
Yeah.
Fee missed it, and nothing missed Fee. Good.
My turn.
Ooh, that's it. Eat it.
Okay.
Can you please hit that one? Thank you, Fee.
Yeah.
Not that you need it.
My turn!
Yeah, this one can't hit us, so it made sense
I'll
to just
handle
have
it.
him like deal with that one. And then me and Reen will deal with that one. There we go.
Let's keep going.
Good job, Emma. Alright. Do what Emma suggested and keep on going. Oh, smoke grenades. Miss Fee gets her wish after all. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, it's a ferrium powder. Very handy. If I remember rightly, it restores your health from death to like 50%. And then there's another one that restores it to full. I think it restores your entire party's health to full, actually.
Just the kind of thing you'd expect in an old ruin like this.
Do you think it's powered by the water flowing through here?
Probably. That would make the most sense. Why is that for anybody wanting to do trophies, battle scopes, and Emma's detector skill? Means that you can basically get all the stats for enemies and stuff like that. So there's another trophy for that if anybody wants to do it. It's to do it for every single enemy. So even if you face them in a previous area, you still have to do it if you catch them in another area. You still have to do them in that area. You would still have to use the detector or scope on them in the other area because it's classed as a different area. So just a little advice right there. Okay, no items over here, and this flying piece of crap right here.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My
Let's
turn!
go turbo mode on this.
Now's our chance!
You're open. Okay.
Zero arts area.
Now.
Why not? Doesn't cost us anything? Let's do it.
Hostiles
There.
neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Good job, Fee. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turbo mode through some of this. Big open area. I don't like big open areas. I knew it.
I certainly didn't expect to encounter the three of you down here.
Is that Eustace?
What?
Is that...
It is. It's Eustace. What the hell are you doing here?
Uses?
I'm so glad you're safe.
Of course I am. Though I can't say I was expecting to be placed under house arrest the moment I returned to the mansion.
Well, you got put in house arrest. Marcus is in a jail cell.
So that's what happened.
Interesting.
You know what's going on?
Unfortunately, arresting the Imperial Governor's son under a false charge in order to keep the reformist faction under control.
So we were right.
I find it hard to believe my father would attempt something so brazen.
I don't.
He didn't have any intention of talking to me. Not the slightest inclination. This was all planned from the start.
Well, that's pretty obvious.
Usis.
Enough about me. Thanks to my brother, I'm familiar with the general layout of this waterway.
This is handy information.
I'll lead us to the guardhouse. Let's get moving.
You're actually...
You were planning on saving him even if you had to do it alone, weren't you?
Aww, he's so cute, Eustace.
Nothing like last month's field study.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just can't condone my father's actions. Besides, he's no doubt huddled up, crying and lonely in the corner of his cell right now. It's worth rescuing him just to see that.
Aw, he was so adorable. You just can't admit to your feelings.
All right, let's get moving.
Users rejoin the party. Users can now use the S-Craft Crystal Saber. Oh, perfect. We got users as S-Craft, and I can now link you with Emma.
The entrance to the guardhouse is to the west. We should hurry.
I know. However, those of you who noticed when I opened the map, there is a couple of things that I want to do quick. Like an area. Ooh, treasure chest. There's an area up above
Oh, that's a beaut.
that I want to go
We
to
have the
because
advantage.
that leads to the treasure
Here we
chest
go.
we saw earlier on. Let's see.
There.
And
Okay.
turbo mode it because we always turbo mode it
It's
back
my turn.
unless they're boss fights.
Arcus, activate.
I'll handle this. Now!
I'll help. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Good work, everybody. Hey, we got alcohol. La Crest. What the fuck did that do? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I don't have enough quartz on me. Oh, sad. Hair increases odds of successfully running for battles. Yeah, it's useless. It gives you breath, but what's the point? Earth spell has delay from using earth arts. That's handy. And grants Earth's protection to raise defense. Oh, it's an AoE version. Okay. Earth spell is handy if people have a lot of the Earth-based arts, because obviously it cuts your time down, so it's better to use it. Alright. So we're going this way quickly, because we can grab the treasure chest and... where is it? There it is. Grab this treasure chest right here. Terria, which is a evolved form of Terra. Which basically means that I recover more health using it than I would using just Neomatia. Why did I call it Terra? It's Tira, I think. I don't know. Screw it. We're just calling it Tira. Okay. I want to go with this ladder quick.
Why is this ladder so long?
Is it harder to climb ladders when you've got a big chest?
Fee,
That's why I had to. That's why I took it off turbo mode, just for that little moment between them two. All right.
Enemy sighted.
it's my
Take 'em
turn.
out.
And we're
Yeah,
gonna
now.
so we're gonna use
There.
them.
Here we
You know
go.
the rules. If we get crits, we use them,
Okay,
even if it's on Emma. Flash grenade, all of these.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it.
Go. There.
Stop using feint on.
My turn.
Now.
Damn it. This is gonna die without actually doing anything.
Impossible.
My
He
turn.
didn't even get to do anything, he's dead. That's bad.
Target lock.
Go.
Kill that.
Go.
Oh crap, our frickin' healer's out. Shark arrow.
Okay.
Hey, we got two of them.
Too slow.
Aha!
My turn.
My turn.
I should probably bring Yusuf back, but I'm
I'll
not going to.
Done.
There we go.
But we can't relax yet.
Well, you got a bit of experience. Ooh, Wings nearly leveled up as well. Alright, what do we got? Invigorate. Let's just check what that is bro, after I bring Yusuf back to life. There we go. Okay, what's Invigorate do again? Where is it? Restores CP by attacking enemies on the field. That's not really that helpful. And that increases... I need to keep that on, just in case I run out of healing, out of revive items. Alright, well I'm gonna save. And I am gonna end this episode here because I am all out of time, which is sad because we were just about to get to good parts. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, by all means, so that like button. In the next episode we are going to go and save Machias and hopefully figure out why Eustace's dad is an asshole. So if you like what you saw, as I say, so that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as there are more of this and a lot of other games coming up very soon. And I will see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.